What's happening, all you beautiful, beautiful people? We're doing a little bit of a throwback. That's right, the Vazslap Zoo is back in business. And yeah, we got a lot of work to do. I've neglected the series. I apologize for that for all those Planet Zoo fans out there. I promise it's back, hopefully for the long term. We'll find out. Let's get into it. Straight into it. Let's go. Hit subscribe, like, and all that jazz. Let's get into it. And here is the Vazslap Zoo in all its glory. It's a nice, big zoo. I do like the looks of the zoo. So, there's a few things we need to fix in the zoo. So, at the moment, this enclosure here in the middle, where the buffaloes and the zebra used to be, is empty. So, we need to sort that out. I've got an idea for that. This one, where all the antelope were, is also now empty. So, we need to sort that out. I want to get rid of this monorail thing here that we've got going on here. It's just not working for me. And I want to remove this entire thing up here. We're going to just bring in some exhibits instead of that. I don't feel like it's necessary to have this. And let's be honest, this restaurant has not gotten a single patron in there. So all this will be removed off camera probably. Because today we're focusing on the middle part of the zoo, which is where the buffaloes and stuff were. So, as you can see, there's a huge congestion going on here. So I've come up with an idea to try and help that situation. And that is we're going to have a walk-in exhibit, a walk-through exhibit. So we're going to make a path coming this way, a path coming that way, and a path coming that way. So four-way path in the middle. And we're going to put something in the middle there. Now, what we're going to put in there, in terms of walk-in exhibits, there's only a few options that we do have. One of them is lemurs. So I am going to go with the lemurs. I think it'll be a nice exhibit. We're going to build it up nicely. I'll probably a speed build for you guys. So that's what's coming in there. We're going to organize all of that. And then we've got our safari zone, which has actually been working quite nicely. It's packed at what was packed at the moment. There's a lot of people. They're all gone because I had to maneuver some things around there. So they go around the exhibit, through the exhibit, all the way around, and you get to see a lot of animals in this exhibit. This is what we last did a couple of months ago. So yeah, we can just have a look. We've got black wildebeest in there, blue wildebeest, zebra, sable antelope, and springbok, all in this enclosure. So all the savanna-like animals are in here, and the only way, is that a poo? That is a poo. The only way you can see them at the moment is with the track. The idea is for this one, I am going to build out to this side, actually. Section here. I was thinking maybe to view them drinking, or even we can go and make a path coming up this way, and they can see the animals sleeping there. I think those will be the two best options at the moment. But of course, that is a long-term project, and it is a project we're working on. Let's quickly, before we get into any building stuff, let's have a quick look at our zoo, just to refresh everybody's memories and stuff. So this is the entrance, a nice little welcoming in here. There's a nice seating place right by the entrance as well. We've got our staff quarters, a nice big staff quarters here at the back with lots of areas and zookeepers in that area. As you come up, this is now going to be changed. So I'm going to delete everything here. The fencing, everything's going to be deleted, and it's going to be rebuilt. Over on this side, we've got Meerkat and Aardvark chilling together in this little enclosure here. To the left of them, we've got the warthogs in this section over here. Nice. I actually like the warthog one quite a bit. I do like my little tire on the shack type thing there. And then over this side, we've got the ostrich with a nice big enclosure. They don't like a lot of coverage, so couldn't really make it too pretty, but it is a lot better than what we did. We continue down this path. We've got staff area this side, and then we've got the rhinos, hippos, and elephants. Elephants. Did I spell that correctly? Elephant? I left out an N. Ah. Okay. Let's quickly fix this. S needs to go there. Come a little bit forward. Like so. That can then be deleted. And that can move across to the T there. And then that can be deleted. And then we'll take this in all the way to this side. And we fixed our spelling mistake. Hippos, rhinos, and elephants. There we go. Adventure time on that side. Alright, so we walk across here. We've got some nice little exhibits as well in this section with another little pay area. And some of the frogs and stuff. And then we've got the big hippo pond here to view our hippos. With some land on the backside area. A little baby hippo there, look. Is this thing floating? No, it's not. Okay. We've got a little baby hippo. Afafa. And it's eating a watermelon. It's cute. And then we've got that. And then if we move just to the right of them, over on this side, we've got the entrance to the rhino inside exhibit area, where we can actually view the rhinos from inside their house. Sort of, when you do it properly. And there's one, there's 2, 3, 4. All of them are sleeping in their bedding area. And then you can obviously view from the top there. Or if you want, you can view from outside here where the talk happens as well. So that's quite nice. And then over next to the rhinos, we've got the big elephant house. The Vazslap Zoo elephant house can come through here. You can view them from inside. No one really comes inside though. As much as I try, no one's really come inside. Does anyone actually come inside here? They really should, because I mean, you can see the elephants. But yeah, the plan is though I'm going to bring in some giraffe on this side, yeah, to try and help traffic come in towards elephants. The giraffes, I'm thinking just around this area like that. That's the idea anyway. And then there is another viewing section for the elephants on this side where most people go. And then opposite them, we've got the gorillas on the inside here, looking good. Where's the gorilla? There he is, sitting so happily with them. There's some babies in there as well. The big gorilla habitat. And then we go over to this side of the zoo. We've got our track like normal. We've got our little duk-duk. No, we don't have our duk-duk. Sorry, these are tortoises. We've got our 2 separate tortoise camps. 2 different ones. They've got tons of little kids in here. How much space do they have? Large shelter's not enough. And food enrichment, nothing. I mean, we can organize something for them. We should do that, eh? So let's look for some stuff for them. This is what the giant tortoise, a Labra giant tortoise. There we go. They want another hard shot. I think I'm just going to duplicate this and move it that side and move it a bit forward because I see some rock clippings going on there. So we'll just do that now in a bit. Looking for food enrichment. There's some frozen fruit there. Put that in there for them. Put 2 of those. So it's the only real food enrichment they have here. And a spike tree feeder. That would be nice. No, I don't want it there. Floating in the middle of nowhere. They've got another one there as well. So put one there for them. Hopefully that helps them. Is that floating? No, it's not floating. It's improved. It's improved. There's a dog ball, which apparently is food. Yeah, well, let's put a dog ball in there. I'll give them 2. Not a big enclosure, but it's big enough for them to have all that stuff. It's gone up to 63, so... I mean, I can put another ice block in here. Pop another one in there. Oh, what happened there? There we go. Put another ice block in there. There we go. That'll help them out a bit. And then their terrain. We'll just duplicate this one and pop it next to it. Should be enough for them, right? Where can I move this to? So, and then just some, do I have any bedding in there? I took the bedding as well. And then we can just delete that side. Like so. You know, I actually don't mind the rocks coming through it. I really don't mind it. Is that enough for our hard shelter? I'll press play. Down to 21. I think we're going to have to make this move this bush about there. And then I think we're going to have a few more of these we need to put out. Need to move that tree as well. Like so. I don't mind if that part is open, to be honest. Does that help them? In terms of the shelter? We do have a lot of them in here. I think it is time we can start moving them out. 42%. I think that's fine for now. I think that's fine for now. Anyway, where's the other tortoises? They're looking good. They're happy also with very little shelter, but they're fine. They'll live. Let me pause this again because West African lions are now fighting. There's also a viewing area of the ostriches from the... no, this is the empty enclosure. Forgot. Then we got our safari track. Here's the duck. Look at him springing across. Beautiful. And then to the right of the duck is this little path where you can see the lions. Eating some meat. We need to try and sort them out in a bit. And then if you come across this path over the top here, it's like big cat area. So we've got our lions there. Over here we've got our... I want to say leopard. It's not our leopard. Caracal. That's what's here. There he is. That's not him. What is that? That is a cardboard box. Where's our caracal? Do you guys see him? The zookeeper's chilling inside. He's sleeping. You can also view the caracal from the outside while they're sleeping, but I don't see my caracal at all. Where is this guy? We have two in here, if I'm not mistaken. I don't see them. We not have any left? There's one caracal left in here. Where is he? I don't know why I can't view him. Animal encounters? I've never seen this. I need to research that because I've never seen that before. Where is this caracal though? Am I going mad? Have I just spent like 20 minutes trying to find this damn caracal? Am I going mad, guys? Am I going mad? Injured. I've got 3 that are injured. And you, where are you? I mean, come on. Well, I've got injured caracals. We need to sort that out. Anyway, and then if we go to the right here, we've got our leopard in this enclosure. There's a nice waterfall. If I press play, you can see it. Took me a very long time to do that, but we got it right eventually. There's my 2 little leopards. I think I've got like 3 leopards, actually. We've got our leopards, and then... Where's the African... I haven't put the African sand cat in yet. That is the part of the plan. Then we've got our African wild dogs down here. No, this is our cheetah. as part of the big cat section. And then we've got our African wild dogs here with this hideous monorail thing that we're going to take out, and our lizard monitors, Nile monitors rather, and then this huge restaurant thing here, which I am going to take out in a bit off camera. But yeah, like I said today, we've spoken enough about the little zoo. Let's get to doing this exhibit right here. And cue fast mode. Right, so after all the interruptions and everything, I managed to sort out an exhibit-like item. I'm kind of happy with it. I don't know if I'm happy with it, but let me know in the comments if you think you should be happy about it. But this is the bare bones of it. I'm going to start getting the lemurs in. They're going to start walking in. They can walk through there. It's a nice way for them to try and just take away this bottleneck. I've added some extra stuff. I'm planning on adding some nice little gardens and stuff here. And then just try and make this a little bit better. These can actually get deleted for now. We will add them in a little bit later. I don't know, these were stayed behind. Like I said, I'm just trying to relieve some of the bottlenecking that is happening in these situations. This part, I just couldn't get it right. Yeah. I don't know if the keepers need an entrance. So for now, there is no entrance. If not, I will probably just add it where it was before, which was over here where the circle is standing. But then we'll get to that in a little bit, probably the next episode, because I think this has become quite a long little episode, to be completely honest. I want to sort out these lions quickly while I'm here, and I've got you guys going. So in the lion habitat, what do we have in here? Animals. We've got one in the trade center. Sauda is infertile. You know, let's do it the other page. When we go to zoo, we got animals. And say lion, West African lion. Pop that up there. These are all the West African lions we have. We've got a lot of West African. Those that are like, these are all in the trade center. These are the ones we're trying to get rid of. In terms of this, we've got our white male who's 7.8 years old. Jafari is the new male that's causing some problems. He's still a youngster. So Jafari, move Our zoo has no trade centers. I'm pretty sure we have trade centers. What happened to my trade center? Just going to press play for now because I'm pretty sure I've got a trade center. Vet, African workshop, large keeper hut, quarantine, small staff room, small research center, large keeper hut, another large staff room. I don't have a trade center. How do we not have a trade center? I've been trading all this time. I must have deleted it by accident when I was cleaning out here. That's a bit harsh. Trade. Trade center. Let's pop it in here. Yeah, we can actually put it on this side. Because there's the path for it. You know, I'm going to move it to here. There we go. We've got our trade center back. Let's try that again. Lion, West African lions. Okay, so who was it? Jafari. He was going to the trade center. Move to the trade center. Have they changed things that now I had to get a new one? Any other lions that are causing some problems? Not really. So we have a lot of females. I think it is time I get rid of some of these females. Alright, let's look at Mwamba here. He is related to... Those are his current mates. And then we've got some sound. So, you know what? These three, I'm going to get rid of. Akane, Amina, and Ayombe. They are the three we're going to go for. So, Akane. Ayombe is one of them, we said. Ayombe, Amina, and Akanke. Sent to the trade center as well. Hate that I have to do this every single time. So how many does that leave in the actual exhibit itself? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. You know what? My silver one can also go in there, and then the bronze one in Amina can also go in there. So many lions. You guys can also move to the trade center. Right, with that all being said, it's time to try and auction off some of these animals. So these are our animals in storage. Am I missing something here, guys? I am missing something there. There we go. Alright, this is from all our zoos. But our caracal is there. Why are you in there? You're... Okay. I'm going to go through this list. There's a few in here that shouldn't be in here that are in here. We'll try and figure it out. Alright, so I've figured it all out. I've sent some stuff to the trade center. A lion exhibit's looking a little bit better. Yeah, I'm going to just beautify this area off camera, and then we're coming back with some lemurs in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hit that like button if you have. Leave a comment down below. Tell me if you like the lemur exhibit. Tell me if you don't like the lemur exhibit. I'm going to just do some stuff a little bit off camera and hopefully fix it up to make it look much better. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of the zoo. Let me know if you want me to continue this series. I want to continue the series. I've always enjoyed the Planet Zoo stuff, and you know what? I think we should do it. We should keep doing the African stuff. I love it. Hope you guys love it. Your boy, the Vazslap, is out of here. Peace. Chicken grease.